Essential Oil Girl. How you doing? Happy Saturday. So, I came up with a new analogy last night whenever I was, whenever you're kind of in twilight sleep and you're like, oh, that makes sense. Okay, so I wanted to share with my peeps on my analogy. And it has to do kind of sort of with my doTERRA stuff. So if you're not interested, just click off. That's fine. So one of our new products, just FYI, and I've talked about them before, is the MetaPower. And it's a system. It's got all different things with it. But this particular little thing is a drink. And it is like as collagen. It's a super duper collagen. I don't know. But it absorbs better than anything on the market. It's purer than anything on the market, blah, blah, blah. And I can say all that, and the majority of you are going to go, yeah, right, so whatever. That's fine. That's fine. To each his own. So what you do with this particular thing is supposed to help with your metabolic system, which covers a whole plethora of things. Because whenever I thought of collagen, I was like, oh, hair and nails, right? Well, yes, and more, right? So John and I both have been on it for, since September, end of September. And our notices so far are we are 100% sleeping better at night. Whenever you get old, I know a lot of you aren't old yet, but whenever you get old, 3 o'clock in the morning is not your friend. It's almost like it's like every night thing. It gets where you wake up at 3 o'clock and then you just literally cannot go back to sleep again. And at least for us, it was like we were up at 3 and you look at the clock, it was 4. I mean, it was like 3:15, 3:30, 4, which was every night occurrence. So apparently the best type of sleep you can get is a uninterrupted sleep, and it's the REM sleep apparently. Anywho, so what I would do is I'd fall asleep pretty good, and then I would wake up at 3 o'clock, and it didn't bother me so much because I have nowhere to be. If I was working, that would be, working as in leaving the house and going out working, that could totally disrupt your life. But for me, it was like, wake up, no, Lolly, I don't know what to do. And then I'd finally go back to sleep, and then I'd sleep really good from like 6:30 to, 8. And then I'd lay around a bit, type stuff like that. Anyway, that was a regular thing. But now, this seems to be helping both of us. And it's not been like, boom, overnight, we're all of a sudden sleeping better. And which puts me to my analogy. Okay, this is my analogy. Because another girl is trying it, and I don't know what results do you expect whenever you try something new like this. But the thought is that this is a new lifestyle, and then the more you use it, the more it helps your body run better, shall we say. It's not an overnight fix where you take it and then boom, you're all better. So some people have the expectation that, well, I tried it for 30 days and it didn't do anything for me. Well, so my analogy was, I don't know why I thought about this, but I did. So what it made me think of as well, here I sit at 62, and it has taken my body a very long time to get in this disrepair, right? I have had life experiences. I have the Hashimoto's. I have hypoglycemia. All kinds of little things that is my title to me. A lot of people have the arthritis, especially when you get older. You get the arthritis, and you got the blood sugar issues, and you got the all kinds of stuff. Well, we've earned that, right? 62 years it has taken my body to this point where it's like here, right? which means every cell in your body. Okay, so what it made me think of was, let's pretend like we have Christmas lights, right? And you remember the old Christmas lights that had the giant bulbs? If you touched them, you would burn your fingers. That's the one I want to use in my analogy. Okay, so let's pretend like somebody you didn't know, because surely you would not do this. Somebody you didn't know took the lights off of the tree and wrapped up like 30 strings of light, the big bulbs, 30 strings of light all in one ball, thinking that was a good idea. And so they said, here you go, and what do you say? Oh gosh, thanks. Well, this is your body, right? The lights, the big round bowl of your lights is your body. Okay, you following me? Okay, so hang in there with me. So you go and somebody says, hey, if you drink this, it will help you unwind your lights, right? So you drink it for 30 days and you start on your lights and you kind of untangle, and you probably get about that much done in a day because it's really tangled. And then, oh wait, this light bulb broke, so now you got to find a replacement bulb for that light bulb, and then you get a little bit more out. And then, oh, this light's not working, or this light's turning funky colors. Okay, so you need to replace this. So by the end of the 30 days, you've probably got, I don't know, maybe 10 foot of the lights that you've strung together, pulled apart. Everything's repaired, fixed, but the ball is still there. You've just managed to get that amount of stuff free, right? So then at the end of the 30 days, you say, well, didn't fix me. The ball is still there. So I'm going to quit. Well, you know what? No, it's going to take a little bit longer for your body to start functioning better. And the purpose of this doTERRA stuff is this natural stuff, and it gets in your body. Your body cells understand what the heck. It understands the plants, and it understands the chemistry and stuff that is in the plants, and our body understands, and it actually helps work synergistically together. But it's got a lot of stuff to fix. And I'm not saying it's going to turn you into a 12-year-old youth all of a sudden, but they are telling us that if we consistently use this product, that it does help reverse our aging cells. Our cells can actually regenerate and become stronger. And 30 days is not going to cut it. 30 days is not going to cut it. So me and John's got the big ball, right, with all our tangled, Hashimoto's and arthritis and all that stuff in there, and we got the can't sleep and all that stuff in there. So we're taking every day, 1 pack a day, every day, and we untangle the light, fix this light bulb, change that. And I'm thinking by the time we're, 10 years down the road, we might be 62 then too. Yeah. Anyway, I thought that was a good analogy. I don't know. What do y'all think? Because just trying something for a short term is not going to fix this damage that has been done for years and years and years to your body. And of course, they always suggest living, a healthy lifestyle and exercising, and all that is critical, as the person that had pizza for dinner sits here and tells you that. So even with all that crap that I'm not doing right, the things that I am doing right are actually starting to level us out. So anyway, that's my analogy. Okay, any questions on that? Just so you know, it's very expensive to buy the tools to go with this product. This is a once-a-day product, and it's the collagen. And you open up, and this, for example, is a pickle jar with a spaghetti sauce top, and you fill it about a third of the way with the water, And I usually put ice in there because I like it cold. You just shake it up, and it doesn't take much. You just shake it up, and then you drink it down. It's not a sippy drink. It's a get her done drink. And here's another bottle I got. This one's a fun one. This one is from the hot sauce that you buy at the grocery store. And they clean up really nice. I use these to drink my oils in. You know, I'll have water in there and put a couple drops of lemon in it because it's glass. And I can just sip on it all day. Isn't that fun? Anyway, so if y'all get those Hot Wings jars, I don't know what the name brand is, but anyway. So I can also dump this little packet in here. And I'll fill it up to about a third of the way. You don't need much water. And it's not bad tasting. It's not a whiskey sour. I've said that before. But you shake it up and drink it down. You don't sip on it. It's not a smoothie. You don't add it to your smoothie. You just drink it. So anyway, that's my analogy. Y'all, we are all a bunch of wadded up Christmas lights from the 1960s where they were glass bulbs and they were hot to touch. So we got a lot of stuff we got to clean up before we can get a little bit healthier. So if you got any kind of yucky cacas, keep that in mind. Even the advertisements on the TV, I'm noticing the stuff that they say with the miracle stuff. They even tell you that at least 3 to 6 months down the road. And I was like, oh, that's new. I don't remember them doing that. I think they used to say, buy it and it'll fix you. But now they're saying 3 to 6 months down the road because they know people won't try it for 6 months. And that's their guarantee. So if you don't give it the full shot, you're not going to see any difference. So anyway, so the rest of the day I've been working on my homework. We're supposed to be we are looking up keywords, it's called. And that entails research type stuff. And I know you might be surprised by this, but I'm not a big researcher. I was telling the girls today at my exercise class that, because we do the exercise class, right? And every 15 minutes we get to take a water break because we're old, right? Old people get to take water breaks. So whenever it's break, I'm like, oh, break. And they say, oh, you look so forward to the break. And I said, I do. But I was also that child that sat and stared out the window and was dreaming of PE. That was me. So even in my exercise class today, I'm waiting for the break. I don't know why I told y'all that. That's a little embarrassing if you think about it, but that's okay. I had to do with research, so I would be rather outside playing than trying to do the research, but I am working on it. Mandy, if you're watching, I am working on it. It's slowly, we're getting there. All right, kiddos, that's all I got. I will talk to you tomorrow. Have a good night. Bye. Boop. And